Jamaica's Sandrey Davison and Bouwahjgie Nkrumie ease into semis. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your comments after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready? Yep, good to go. Jamaica's double national junior champion in the 100 meters, Sandrey Davison, and the second place runner-up at the national championships, Bouwahjgie Nkrumie, easily made it through into the semis in the men's 100 meters under 20 heats. Davison, running out of lane number 4 in heat number 4, easily dominated the field, looking very comfortable, that is, and won in an easy time of 10.25 seconds. People, him look good. Him look really, really easy and comfortable. Sandrey Davison's win of 10.25 ahead of Japan's Hiroto Fujiwara, who ran 10.41 to take that second position, was even more impressive because he shot down 20 meters out. I mean, it was really obvious that he was just going for a canter. He looked really, really comfortable. This is a good indicator, hopefully, of things to come. Now, in heat number 6 was his compatriot and Kingston College alum Bouwahjgie Nkrumie, running out of lane number 8, also looking quite comfortable. Nkrumie actually won heat number 7 in a time of 10.39, one of the slower heats, to be honest, ahead of Francis Jeff Arias, who ran second in a time of 10.56. Now, this was perhaps the slowest heat, or certainly one of the slowest heats, but Nkrumie was doing what he needed to do, people. He just needs to get through to the semis. And I've said this before in other videos. In a heat, all the athlete really needs to do is ensure that they qualify for the next round. You don't need to run fast unless you're trying to make some sort of statement. So both looked comfortable. I was even more impressed with Davison, but both looked really, really good. In fact, Nkrumie made it look like he was jogging. I know you don't like what I said that, but it looked really, really easy. Now, for me, the one to watch in this competition has got to be the young man who is now the current world record holder in the under 20 men's 100 meters. The young man out of Botswana. This, of course, is Tebogo, who we saw in the World Championships. Yes, World Championships earlier this year, where he ran he broke the world record. Running, I think, 9.94 or something like that for as a junior. I think in the semi-finals. This was an incredible run. So I think clearly he's the person that everybody needs to sort of look at. Both our athletes made it through to the next round, to the semis, and looked quite easily doing so. Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. This is going to be a fight. I believe both our athletes are in the prime of their lives. Davison, in particular, has been lowering his times consistently throughout the entire 2022 season. And in our national championships, was the best he had been. He ran 2 personal records, I believe. Well, I know he ran a personal record in the 100 meters, and I believe he also ran a personal record in the 200 meters, which is great form for that young man rounding in. And the way he looked in these heats, to me, he looked very comfortable. His technique was great. His technique is always actually that's one of the things I really like about this young man. His technique is great. His start was really spot on. His drive phase was very impressive, and he was able to sustain that top end speed through the line. He ran right through the line. He did actually seriously slow down, almost shut down at least 20 meters out based on what I saw. So I think he looks really, really good. Nkrumie ran a much slower heat, but as I've said before, his job is simply to get through to the next round. And I don't think there was anyone there that was pressing him. So I believe he did just what he needed to do. He won his heat, of course, in that 10.39, I believe. But also to me looked very comfortable. I mean, really, really, really comfortable. So they both look really, really good. Now, I have to tell you this. This is not going to be a walk in the park. There are some extremely impressive young men in this 100 meters. I mean, really impressive. Go back and look. If you go back and look at the qualifications, people are running 10.09. The current world record holder, Tebogo from Botswana, ran a very, very comfortable 10 seconds flat. So these young men, our Jamaicans, will have some work to do. But I believe that if they get through to the finals, 1 or 2 of them can actually get on the podium. I really believe Davison looks as if he's rounding into form and looking better and better and better to me. So I'm more leaning towards Davison. Although Nkrumie, you know, Kingston College, brave may fall, but never lead. Fortis Cadre, anyway. So, so I do have a little bias there. But I kind of think Davison looks as if, you know, he's rounding into form, but you can never ever doubt Nkrumie. Nkrumie's start is like the male equivalent to Shelley and Fraser-Price. It's just an incredible start. And once he gets out there and he's in his drive phase, you have to catch him. And sometimes it's not that easy. But what I'm saying to you all, looking at the statistics, it's going to be a battle. All right? There are at least 4 other young men who are looking really, really good also. But the other thing I have to say too is in a heat, it's really hard to tell based on a heat because people are really just doing what they're doing and some people are playing mind games. But this, of course, is just my 2 cents. I would absolutely love to know your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. Hit the like button if you enjoy the video and definitely leave your comment. So once again, both of Jamaica's athletes, Nkrumie and Davison, easily get into the semi-finals. Remember, you are greatness personified. Winners. Royalty. Kings and queens. Act accordingly and bless up.